How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation.
All right, y'all know what it is. Big Dog Chico coming to you live and direct. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you hitting the like, subscribe, coming, all the other good stuff. We got the Colorado Buffaloes getting ready to take on the Wyoming Cowboys at Florida at Folsom Field. Let me get it right. In Boulder, where it's colder, and we're gonna get busy. I just want to give my quick predictions for this ball game coming up. I will have my official preview coming up on the Bleacher Report app. Y'all make sure y'all download that as soon as you can. But I would just like to say that get ready for a dominant performance from the Buffaloes this week. Right? I'm saying, telling you right now, just in case you don't know. Get ready for a dominant performance from the Buffaloes this week. I'm talking about in the run game, talking about in the pass game. Offensive line going to be dominant. Defensive line going to find a way to stop the run along with the linebackers. It's going to be one of those. I don't want to say identity games, but I will say, I will say it's one of those games that Coach Prime I think will get that dominant performance from his team, not just because of who they're playing, but because of the circumstances and how they're coming into this ball game after that big time, that embarrassing loss to Houston. I think they're now coming off this game thinking like, man, we got something to prove. We're looking for our leader. Maybe our leader emerges this week in practice. It's a night game. Everybody watching. Why not go out here and find a way to be dominant? You got these young rookies with something to prove. I know there's going to be some bags thrown at them this offseason. Alexander McPherson, London Merritt on that defensive line, coming in and being disruptive early on. DeKalon Taylor in the backfield, making plays out of the backfield in the passing game. You got Simeon Price really leading this team, along with Michael Welch out of the backfield. So you have a lot of guys on this team that can contribute and contribute fast, early, and in a big way. So I think that because of the way that Wyoming runs their offense, because of the skill sets of some of their players, their running back number 5 is dangerous. But I think the starting back that they have, we could hit him and tackle him. He's not going to pose big of a threat. I think the main threat for offense is going to be their tight end. I'll dig deep into that tomorrow, but you got to watch that tight end. We got to find somebody to cover that tight end, whether it's going to be Carter Stoppmeyer or Tawfiq Byard, who I think should have a lot of playing time this week. I think there is going to be a way to play Tawfiq, Ben, and Carter at the same time. Like Tawfiq playing more of that star position like Cameron Silman Craig did last year, but you also still had Shiloh on the field at the same time, and then they could also play another safety back there, as you saw a couple of times, many times last season. Also, special teams continue to be special. That's huge. We'll talk to Coach Michael Pollock tomorrow on the morning run. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. But overall, I think this game right here is set up to be a dominant win for Colorado at night. We're practicing right. Everything's going to be, on point for this game to where we can come out and play as fast as possible, the best we can. I think you should simplify some of the things as far as the playbook goes on both sides of the football and just let them play fast. I do think there need to be a few other wrinkles in the playbook, simple ones, but wrinkles in the playbook. Defensive wise, we have to play on the other side once again, tackling them boys before they can even get started in that backfield. That's fast flow by the linebackers. That's good gaps and controlling the line of scrimmage by the defensive line, getting off of those blocks as a defensive lineman, not just, taking up space, eating up space and getting blocked into your linebackers, but you're actually, getting off of those blocks and making plays and making tackles yourself. I think it's going to be a defensive game as far as turnovers go. We're going to force some turnovers this ball game, fumbles, interceptions, whatever, and then we're going to capitalize off of them because you have a guy like Caden Salter at the helm in the backfield. I think Salt has something to prove. What he did at Liberty, setting records, especially that what was his first or second season there, where he really, really balled out the season before last. I think he can get back to those type numbers, those type performances, but it all goes also with play calling. We saw that the other teams coming analysts, should I say, were saying that no matter who's the quarterback for Colorado, the offensive philosophy, play calling, scheme doesn't change very much. I think that need to be a little wrinkle this week. All right. I think it definitely needs to be a little bit more of a wrinkle this week with Coach Pat Shermer. We've seen enough of, you know, and I'm not just saying Coach Pat Shermer, I'm just saying like we've seen enough of the same type plays from ball game to ball game to where the opposing coaches know what may come. You see the DBs knowing when the bubble screen is set up out of just simple formation wise, we know that this bubble screen could be coming right here. So why aren't we switching that up? Some on the offensive side. I think we'll see that this week. I think we have to see it this week. This is the week to try some things that we might see come back during conference play, right? This is the best time to try them right now versus Wyoming at home. With a motivated quarterback coming back into the ball game after he was just benched for whatever reason, he got to see it from a different perspective. I can tell you this right here. When I had the red shirt my junior year going into my senior year, after my junior year going to my senior year, I didn't have to. I chose to change the position. I feel like I can get stronger, improve my chances to go and playing after college. But once you sit there and you see it from the sideline and you're not playing, you're not able to play, and you see your guys out there going to war without you, you're like, man, you know what? Let me change whatever it is I'm doing. Whatever got me on here over here on this sideline, whether it's my doing or not, I need to improve that. I need to change that. And I need to go out here and show these, it's me against the world now if you want to go that route. Or if you could go the route of, hey, I'm here to be a leader for you guys. I want y'all to come behind me. Whatever it is, it should have you in a situation where you got something to prove and you want to play better. And I think that's what we'll see from K-Salt from now moving forward this season. He don't want anybody else to be taking snaps unless we're up by 5 scores and now this quarterback comes into the ball game. Other than that, the guy under center should be and will be, I think, and he's going to make sure of it, is K-Salt. That's what's going to happen. Not just because I'm rooting for him because he's the senior or whatever. I think he's the best guy for this position right now that can lead this ball club to get to where they want to go in the future, which is winning a Big 12 championship or at least get into the damn Big 12 championship, having a chance to get to the daggone Big 12 championship. You got to have this guy, the quarterback, doing his thing and not just renegading now. I'm not just saying go out there and do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. No, you got to play within what the play calls are, the system is, your teammates and what they're doing also. But at the same time, you got to let them loose, dog. Can't just be calling the same simple dropbacks and let him read him. Man, roll out. Let's play some backyard style football with K-Salt, please. Let the man roll out and make the decisions himself. And you tell him, hey, man, be decisive. I'm giving you a chance to make these decisions. Get out there and make the damn decisions and go with it. At the least, run that. I almost said run that hoe. And I said it anyway, but run that hoe. Run that bitch naive, man. Shoot. What you waiting for? Current boys, man, show them what it is. This is your chance to improve your draft stock to go to the league, to change your life forever. Dog, you got your hands right there, paws on the ball every play. Take advantage of it, big dog. We rooting for you out here. That's all I want to say. We rooting for you. We rooting for your parents also. If y'all haven't seen Prime Parents with K-Salt's parents, type it in right now and go watch that. And tell me you wouldn't be rooting for him, his family right now also. Type it in. Prime Parents, K-Salt, and see what happens. All right? Let us know what y'all think. Hit me in the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. I'm going to be popping in every once in a while just to give y'all my thoughts on the ball game. If y'all want to see the official preview, review, recap, and breakdowns by me on the Bleacher Report, download the Bleacher Report app. And that way you can stay up to date with your dog as I do my updates, my analysis, and everything else from that nature. If y'all haven't checked out the morning run, you should. What you waiting on? We just had Coach Gunner White on it this morning. Myself, Duke, and Uncle Neely. We all broke down what needs to be broken down. All right. I will have more reactions coming up on BiggDogg Chico live reaction channel. Appreciate y'all rocking with your dog. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, follow all the other good stuff. Until next time, let me hit my theme music and get up and up out of here. All right. Peace up on the Middle East. Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
Yes, sir. So what you in if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation.
Check it out.
Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours bills tower. Over us, I overcome. I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions. Don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joseph come promote the curse, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO. I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two. You holding one, I'm holding you accountable. Act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your crime must have a heavy fit. The BiggDogg Chico Show. That sports talk. Scope up. Joe Flow.